Hello and welcome to Grim Survival. Today is Wednesday something or another. Oh, it's December 4th. Wednesday. Yeah, I had to check the tablet. It's Wednesday, December 4th, 2019, and we are seeing mainstream media finally catch up to us. So today's video, we're going to talk about French fry shortages and some weather reports that I've been seeing, including some from a friend that lives up in New Hampshire. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. But first, let's have Roderick tell you how it is. And yeah, I like the way he does it. So here's Roderick.
Hey, this is Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. If you haven't subscribed to Grim Survival yet, you are insane. Hurry up and smash that subscribe button now.
Thank you, Roderick, for that, and Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, link in the description, along with other affiliate links. If you would like to check out a few awesome channels, please check out the description here, and like and subscribe to all of them if you haven't done so yet. These guys are awesome, so yeah, check them out. All right, yeah, I got some articles here I've been reading, and I seen it last night. Somebody actually posted it on, I think it was a comment on YouTube. I've seen it on Facebook a couple of times. I'm trying to find the exact one. Here we go. This is, and I'm going to post these links in the description, assuming I remember to do so. I'm going to try to remember, but this is CNN Business right here. Can you see that? Yeah, that's talking about French fries, because that's what's important. It says, an unusually cold and wet potato harvest season may lead to a French fry shortage in the U.S. It may lead to a French fry shortage in the United States here. And this was posted yesterday, Tuesday, December 3rd, on CNN at 4:45 p.m. Eastern. And this basically just tells us, like I said, I'm going to post a link, but it's telling us about the potato shortage and how the harvest was really a bad harvest this year. Yeah, CNN finally caught on, right? Yeah, it's amazing how the mainstream media is reporting this now, several months after YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all these places have reported it. You just, watch any channel really nowadays, and they'll tell you something or another. Any, channel that's awake, not games and stuff like that. But anyway, that's beside the point. It's telling us here in this article that 300,000 acres were harvested, and that's down from about 7,000 acres that were harvested last year, or down from 7,000 less than last year. It says about 6.1% from last year, according to a November report. And I'm reading this, and there's a couple farmers, or a farmer that they probably paid to say whatever they wanted him to say, told us that the worst year he's ever seen on record for the potato harvest was 2018. This was coming from an Idaho farmer. And a couple of Canadian farmers are on here also reporting, they're just basically telling you that what we already know. It's been a very wet season, harvest season, growing season all the way around. It's been very wet from spring to fall. We had a little bit of break in it probably around August in my area, where we dried up just a little bit, but not enough. Right now I'm seeing still standing water in cornfields on the northeastern side of Indiana, which is a place I haven't driven much, but I do see standing water in all the fields. I still see a lot of standing soy. I've seen standing corn on all of the northern parts of Indiana at this point, now that I've been to the entire northern parts of Indiana. So yeah, there's still standing crops in December. I have videos of it. I am going to probably have that video up for you by this weekend, I hope. Yeah, my schedule's been very weird, so it's taken a little bit to get used to. But anyway, potato shortages, that's what we're looking at. But the headline is French fry shortages. Yeah, because that's what we care about in the United States, are French fries. And it's a really interesting article, and it's basically just telling you what you already know if you've been following my channel, Ice Age Farmer, or any other, awake type person that tells us about how the harvest is gone. Anyone who's seen it or knows about it, they'll tell you this, that we've had a very bad harvest. I've shown you plenty of videos. I'm sure you've seen them. If not, check them out. The playlist I have is called Food Shortage 2019, I believe. Check out that playlist. You'll see all the harvest videos that I have, including me walking up and showing you what the corn actually looked like probably 2 weeks ago. It was about 2 weeks ago at this point. I'm planning on doing it again. I'm just having, like I said, a weird schedule. All right, so there is another article I would like to point out as I knock over the microphone. Try not to make you deaf by fixing it. Yeah, that's happening. I'm holding the phone with my leg and I'm holding the tablet. Don't ask. Anyway, this article was posted this morning at 5 a.m. Eastern Time, December 4th, on the New York Times. Here we go, New York Times. And yeah, they're telling us at New York Times, a couple of days after all these other things posted about the French fry warnings, New York Times said the French fries are doing just fine. That's what they're saying. French fries are doing just fine. Yeah, I know it's hard to see that. I will post a link. But they're basically saying that don't worry. Experts are... Sorry about the CB. Experts are saying don't panic. French fries aren't going to be... We've had a bad year, sure, but we have plenty of stockpiles, basically what they're saying. Don't worry, we're not running out of French fries. 18,000 acres of Canadian potato farmland wasn't harvested this year because it was too wet. Rain fell on it, then the winter came, it froze, and now you have a bunch of frozen, rotten potatoes underground that you can't get to. So that is basically the story that New York Times is trying to play it. They're trying to downplay it, is what it is. The CNN and NBC and all these other places are telling us French fry shortage, and then suddenly the New York Times a day later saying, no, don't worry. Yeah. Who we believe in here? I can tell you who to believe. I can tell you right now which one of these stories. Don't believe any of them, because it's CNN and it's the New York Times and it's NBC and it's mainstream media, and they're all a bunch of, you know what they are. But we're not going to go there. Yeah. We're experiencing potato shortages already. And sure, fast food places, McDonald's, obviously, they have stockpiles. They are prepared for this kind of thing. So they do. I mean, frozen potatoes last quite a long time. So yeah, they have stockpiles. They're not going to run out right now. You're not going to see a real shortage until, probably about summer of next year would be my guess. And yeah, that's my guess. I hope I'm wrong, but that's where I'm looking at. Because after the spring planting season goes poorly, which I expect it to, because just from the amount of water I'm seeing on the fields still in December, I'm talking, we've probably been about 3 or 4 days since the last actual rainfall, and I'm seeing standing water this morning, 3 or 4 days later. And I have been recording video as much as I can. It's kind of hard to record video on my way in because it doesn't get light until, well, basically right now. It is currently 8 a.m. Eastern Time when I'm recording this. So, yeah, I'm going to get some of these videos on my way out of here, some more. I got a little bit of it yesterday, but standing water in the fields. All right, a little bit of a weather report here. This is interesting. I got this on SOTT.net. Signs of the Times is what that stands for. And this is talking about snowfall. I will try to show you the headline here on the tablet that I'm reading it from. Yeah, I'm holding the phone, holding the tablet. I don't have enough hands for this kind of thing. And I keep knocking over the microphone. I'm trying to fix it there. I probably made somebody deaf at this point. I don't know. I'll listen to it later. 2 powerhouse storms that swept across the nation over the past week have left behind the most extensive early December snow cover in the last 16 years. And that is what this is saying. 46.2% of land area in the lower 48 states has been covered by snow. Just in the northeast New Hampshire area, I have a friend who lives up there, and he had over a foot of snow. Hasn't been to work in a couple of days. He was thinking he might have to go back to work today. He wasn't looking forward to it. But yeah, a lot of snow. Boulder, Colorado, 22.3 inches of snow, 9.2 inches in Minneapolis. Obviously, Wisconsin got hammered with snow. Pretty much the entire northwestern part of the United States hammered with snow over the last 2 or 3 days. So obviously, Idaho, potatoes. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the middle of winter now. I don't think we've actually hit the official first days of winter, have we? Maybe we have. I don't know. I don't pay attention to such things. I pay attention to the weather, not what people say the season is, because I don't believe that it's correct anymore. They're telling me that the first day of fall was, yeah, anyway, it doesn't make any sense. First day of fall was what, in November? So we had summer snow, because it snowed in October. Anyway, that's it. I'm seeing picture after picture on this article of just places covered in snow. And like I said, yeah, I seen snow in Chicago in October. I believe it was Halloween Day. It was whiteout conditions. It was a blizzard. I drove through it. I have videos of it. Yeah, you've seen them. If you were watching, you've seen them. if you were on my Facebook, you've seen them, obviously. Yeah, check me out on Facebook if you haven't. Link is in the description. I also have the Grim Survival Facebook group, private group. You can join it. We have a lot of discussions going on in there. A lot of interesting reports and things that other people post that I read. I do read them. I know I don't respond that much to them, but it's hard to do. I'm, really busy, but I do read them, so keep it up. But yeah, that was all I was going to talk about today. French fry shortages, duh, we already knew this. Potatoes are not growing any better than the corn or the soy has. If you've seen the harvest videos that I've shown you, obviously corn and soy not doing too good. Corn and soy, if you don't know, that's primarily what we feed livestock with. So that's where your beef and your chicken comes, they have to eat something, so they're eating the corn and soy. And if we don't grow the corn and soy, then they don't eat that, then you don't eat beef and chicken. So that's just how that works. It's going to get worse. It's not getting better. We're not really seeing a great impact right now, but right now everybody's dipping into their storage. Every private company had storage. I mean, the government didn't have a grain store anymore, but a lot of private industries do. Places like McDonald's have a storage of potatoes. They're not going to go, oh, sorry, we can't give you McDonald's French fries this week because the potatoes didn't grow. No, they're not that stupid. These people have been in business for a long time, have made billions of dollars. They didn't do it by being stupid. So yeah, of course they have their own stockpiles. Of course they do. They're not telling you about it, but they have it. And you're not going to see a shortage until we have a prolonged harvest problem. And prolonged, I mean by a couple of years. So by the end of next year, you're really going to start noticing. By the end of the following year, you're going to start really feeling it. And these are all my opinions based on just what I know and what I've seen, and the transportation industry and food distribution and things like that I am aware of and have experience in. So educated guess, I guess that's what you could say. But yeah, that's been enough of this particular video. I'm probably not going to edit it too much. I will try to throw a clip in here if I can of, just what I see. If I can. But hey, it's been grim. It's going to keep getting grim. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching. See you next time. If I can find the button.